Okay, here's my look at the Legacy Evolution Shrapnel. And as you can see, I'm collecting two of the Insecticons. And that's because one is to go with my mainline collection of the War for Cybertron Studio Series Legacy collection. And the other is to go with the previous line, which I call Large Chug, which is basically the Generations line. And these are the Takata versions, which looks a little bit better. So you could see that these actually scale really nice. So that's why I got it. They also go nice with the Combiner Wars, Constructicons, the Reflector, which I don't want to bring all out, but I may just update that collection. But that's just to let you know why I'm collecting two of these. And so now let's first go over the box. So here's the front of the box with the open box area, which I think kids are using as a way to rip this open and steal things. So this is maybe not a good thing to be doing. Here's the back of the box with some product images, and I think this selling gimmick is really stupid. Here's the other side with some with some images of some other products they're selling, which doesn't interest me. The other side, you get a nice artwork of Shrapnel. Top of the box with the QR code that just opens up to a website that's just soliciting their other products for sale. And here are the bottom words and stuff. So that's a look at the box. And so now let's take a look at what it comes with. So you could see I already have him holding his gun, and then these two accessories down here, which I don't like. I think they should have just, kept it simple to be more cartoon accurate. And people complain about the waffles. That's because of the size of this accessory. And they did all that just to have this gimmick where you can attach all these pieces to form this large gun as a selling gimmick, which is really dumb. I think they should have just kept this piece small, kind of like his leg here, and just attach it. That would have been better, in my opinion. But that's what he comes with. And then the instructions, as always. Nothing special, but I just like to quickly go over them. So you get a nice artwork there with that stupid gun accessory I was telling you. And then the accessories, you could attach them. And then you can use it to form that stupid gun thing. Let's see, the back, this, the transformation, which is really simple transformation. So let's just look at that. So now let's take a closer look at the figure. So first of all, since they are making these to be a little bit more like the cartoon, let's actually compare this with the animation model. And you could see, you could see where they made it kind of like the cartoon. There are some differences based on the toy, such as the little blue there, the yellow, and his gun, which is actually painted silver. In the cartoon, it should actually be purple, but this is sort of replicating the G1 toy. But they didn't do it all the way. So let me just point that out, because here is the original G1. So let me just quickly transform it so you could see what I'm talking about with the difference. So you could see how the feet, you could see how they added that little detail there. And then you can't really see it here, but you know, it's a little blue thing, but they didn't give all the details, such as the side of the chest blue, the forearms with the sticker details. So I'm just pointing that out because you know, I get frustrated not really knowing why Hasbro does things like this. And in the back, you could see they did give you some of the little sticker decals down here. These legs, insect legs, are different color. This is the toy version, which is yellow. The gray is cartoon accurate, so I do like that. So, you know, they don't do it with everything. Just like Bombshell, I have a feeling he's gonna have a purple chest like the toy. So yeah, they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they go cartoon accurate, sometimes they do toy stuff. Yeah, but I just wanted to share that. So that's a comparison with the original G1. So let's see what else. But I am happy with the figure overall because this does look closer to the cartoon than their previous version, which, let's see if I can quickly get it out here. Their original Legends. So here, this is the Hasbro version. So here's a comparison with the previous version. So this is what I'm talking about when I say I actually like it, because you can see the newer version definitely looks more cartoon accurate. And Takata actually always does a better job. So the Takata version, here's the Takata version with the Dr. Wu upgrade set, which has a silver gun, so that's kind of more based off the toy instead of purple like the cartoon. So here you could see the previous version of Shrapnel. So yeah, that's again why I actually like this new version, even though there's some imperfections, which, let me see if I can point some of them out, such as like his bicep here. It shouldn't be black, it should actually be purple. The same with his hand, should be purple to be cartoon accurate. But maybe that was a aesthetic choice, because you know, when you design it that way, it does break apart the parts, so it does maybe look a little bit better. But for me, I'm just pointing out, I'm just being really nitpicky about Hypertune. So that's just one difference. And I already pointed out like all these stickers and stuff where, you know, it's from the toy, but they didn't do it for everything. And you know how I would prefer if this was just more all cartoon accurate. But with that said, let's see. Let's take these accessories off, and again, I'll point out some people don't like these waffles, and I can tell you, like, if they would have just made this a really thin piece, kind of like these legs here, it would have been more cartoon accurate and you wouldn't have those waffles. But the whole reason why they did that is just so you can have this stupid gimmick where you can attach them to this gun to give him like a longer rifle thing, which you know, if you're a little kid like 10 years old or something and playing with this, I guess you could have fun with this. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. I think it's really dumb. So just wanted to share my thoughts on that. But just putting these back on because he should have these things on his arm to be cartoon accurate. And so transformations, really easy. So let's see, first thing, flip this around 180, come back to the front, open these legs up, bring these feet down, and you can maybe tab it in, tab both feet in, and then you can combiner wars or accordion these legs down so that it folds up like so. And I guess you have to tab these two leg pieces in. Okay, and then the hands you just fold it in. Some people don't like this little gap here, but I actually don't mind those things. Just shows, you know, it's very good design, just keeping it simple. And then the little tabbing system, where is it? You just tab these arms in. And then the head, you just close this to cover his face, and then bring together his little pincers here, and now you have Shrapnel in his insect mode. And yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's very simple transformation. You know, it's kind of like a fusion of cartoon and toy, because like I already pointed out, there's just things missing from the toy, like the sticker on the forearm. The end here should be pointed because of the hand. You know, it's not this chrome plated finish, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a nice figure, that's all I'll say. And just for the heck of it, let's transform the original G1 so you can see what that looks like. And actually forgot something. I forgot you do have to extend these legs out. So yeah, so here's the difference. So again, this is like a fusion, because the gray insect legs cartoon accurate, but all this other stuff's from the toy, not cartoon accurate. And here's the original G1 toy. So let's do this. Let's actually compare this with the animation model so you can see some of the differences that I was pointing out to you. It's kind of hard to fix the chest area, you know, with the Decepticon symbol. Yeah, like I was telling you, the biceps here, it should be purple, not black. But again, overall, it's a nice figure, and I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of them. And this really makes me wonder how they are going to handle Bombshell, because Bombshell in robot mode, he does have a gray chest, but in insect mode, he does have a purple chest. So I don't know how they're going to handle that, but I will point out that Bad Cube, if you remember their masterpiece version of the Insecticons, they did the best design for the Bombshell. So this is what I was talking about. Here's Bad Cube's Bombshell. This is really a really ingenious design here. You could see how his chest here is gray, and then when you transform it and you open it up, you can get it so that it's purple chested in bug mode. So that's really cool. And since I brought it out, let me just compare it with the Bad Cube's version of Shrapnel, so you could see what that looks like. Again, it's just, this really irritates me, all this inconsistency. Here you could see they have the little blue on the side of the chest, like the cartoon accurate, but then you could see the feet, they're missing the yellow. So, you know, no matter what, it looks like we are never going to get a perfect cartoon accurate Shrapnel. So just wanted to point that out. And last, let's bring him in with his other teammate, Kickback. And so just so you could see what that looks like. Really, really nice. And really looking forward to getting Bombshell. But like I said, I'm pointing out the issues. How are they going to handle that? The chest. So that's my look at the new Legacy Evolution Shrapnel.
Transform and destroy! Destroy!